Welcome to this Arnall-Culliford Knitwear tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to work 1/1 cables without a cable needle, but without having to leave your stitches hanging. This tutorial forms part of our new book, Something New to Learn About Cables, handy cable tips in an easy to follow format. This swatch shows a series of 1/1 cable crosses. In this section here we have 1/1 right and left purl crosses where a knit stitch is crossing over a purl stitch, and on this side we've got two columns of knit over knit crosses, the right leaning one and the left leaning one. Today I'm going to show you how to work the 1/1 right purl cross and 1/1 left purl cross without a cable needle, but without leaving your stitches hanging in the air. So we've worked in pattern up to the point where we're ready to work the first cross, and we need to work a 1/1 right purl cross. So this knit stitch here is going to cross over this purl stitch and it will be leaning towards the right. And to do this we work as follows. We have the yarn at the back of the work ready to knit, and we put the right needle into that second stitch on the left needle as if to knit the front of the work. We wrap the yarn round and pull a loop through. We don't slip the stitch off the needle. We now take the yarn to the front of the work and insert the right needle into the first stitch on the left needle as if to purl. We wrap the yarn around and pull the loop through, and now we pull both stitches off the needles at the same time. And you can see that we have now worked the knit crossing over the purl to the right. Now I'm going to show you how to work it the other way around so that it leans to the left. This is the trickiest of the 1/1 crosses to do on the needles. And in fact, to make it work reasonably well, you have to work the purl stitch through the back loop. Since the purl is going to be hidden behind the anyway, this doesn't actually matter. So with the yarn at the front ready to purl, we're going to go into the back loop of that second stitch without losing them all off. So we've put it through the back loop of the second stitch and purling it without slipping them off the needles. We then take the yarn to the back ready to knit, and we knit the first stitch on the needle, and then we're slipping them both off the needles at the same time. And again you can see that the knit stitch has crossed the purl stitch and it's leaning to the left. So I'll do that again. The right purl cross, we go into the second stitch as if to knit, we knit it, don't slip it off, bring the yarn to the front and purl the first stitch and slip them both off. We then keep the yarn at the front and we're going to purl the second stitch through the back loop. It's a bit fiddly, but it's purl it through the back loop, take the yarn to the back and slip them both off the needles together. Whilst the left leaning cross is a little bit fiddly, if you're caught without a cable needle, it's a really handy trick to have up your sleeve. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you're now feeling really confident about doing knit over purl 1/1 cables. To find out more about Something New to Learn About Cables, do visit our website www.acknitwear.co.uk. There's always something new to learn.